my taste. Hold up. Y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up. We mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up. Mine also dangerous. Hold up. Y'all talk outrageous. Hold up. Don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up. Got that touch of my savior. Hold up. Give me that touch of my hater. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. On the gram, don't feel it no more. Now you're chilling on shore. What's it used to being rich?
Miami has the Dolphins, the greatest football team.
You wanna see more, but you wanna see sore. Life done slowed you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed. The bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug?
It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Miami Dolphins. We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Ready?
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Right in. Stop.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's a dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that gets the ball rolling.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Here we go. God.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 11 MT, 11 MT.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's almost to the markers. His effort takes it to the 40. 3rd down.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs.
11. 180.
3rd down, give to Brown. No one's around him. He's got space. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Bengals have a first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Play action now, Burrow. Cut near the goal line. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
180.
Brown reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals finish up an excellent opening series. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? It sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Play fake, he'll throw. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. His first throw is an interception. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. Will wind up out of bounds on the return as they take over at the enemy 40 following that INT. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number 1, and number 2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
Short pass brought in, and he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go. Right 80. Right hot.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Ooh, he put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident.
What a season this guy's had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. First carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. He's dropping back to throw. Finds the in route complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
Six yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18.
They'll air it out on 3rd. complete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
You know, Kate, you'll get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame, but that's one, as this game goes on, he's got to have. It's hard on third down to execute. With the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
Takes this in at the 25. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
Take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Third and short, it's Burrow. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. Ryan Stonehouse will kick it away. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And that one comes down at the 2 before bouncing into the end zone for a touchback. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10. Throwing off the play fake. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
It is caught left side. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Here's the first look for the rookie out of USC. Rolling into enemy territory. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Try the middle with Gordon. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run the counter. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
Well, that play right there, that one is wide lineman. They run the 40, do all the agility tests in their spandex at the combine. Yeah, having fast, agile, big guys up front, it lets them set the table so the running backs can go do their job.
Cowboy 80. Take go.
First down, play action. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
They're throwing it. Dump off, caught by his back. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Cougar 19. Huh.
3rd and short here, trying to pass. That's caught for the first. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins face a 4-point deficit. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins cut it to a field goal game. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On 2.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, here we go. 180.
Here's Brown to start the drive. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 23-yard line.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. Scoreboard shows 10-7. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this.
I'm fine, ready?
Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They have 2nd and pretty long here.
180. 180.
Off the play fake, Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Extra DB out there for the Fins. 3rd down.
Big 13. Big 13.
3rd and long for him here. Finds him on the crossing route. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals make it a 9-point advantage. On is Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Dolphins 7.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Here we go, shot. 19 targets.
They go play action on first down. This into the hands of Luke Lachey. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week. They're in practice. They're both quarterback and tight end. Went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
70 Lions. Go.
Takes the second down snap. Finds a man right side. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Let's go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They're going play action. This one falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So second down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down.
You know, as a quarterback, you've got to give your man enough space to make that catch inbounds. That was off just enough to carry him to the sideline before he could establish possession.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. They'll throw, third and long. And they're going to tag a defender with this one. So they make the stop, but they do it with some illegal aid. The referees say there was interference that time.
And this is why it is so hard to stop these offenses. It's hard enough to cover, right, obviously, without being penalized, but then you get a little bump, you get a little push, and now you get a third down conversion via penalty.
He's going to throw it again. Dialing up a receiver screen. And they won't manage a ton. This gets to about the 26. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Shut up.
They are throwing it again. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Go! Dragon 60, 70 Timberwolves.
Working inside the red zone. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins reduce the lead to just 4. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Dolphins cut it to a field goal game.
14.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41.
Let's get set.
They motion Waddle over left.
Set.
Now an inside give to Benson. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. That was Kenneth Grant moving in to make that stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Here we go, here we go. Cut.
Burrow on the play action. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Here we go. Cut.
Burrow setting up the play action. Complete beyond the marker. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Cut.
Benson on 1st and 10. Gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Devon Holland there to make the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
180. Right up. Cut.
They give on second to Benson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
On one, ready?
Dolphins bring out a 5th defensive back on 3rd.
Here we go. 180.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has it downfield, it's Chase. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals making a 9-point advantage. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Little tacks on the extra point. And the Bengals make it a 10-point ball game. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Sending him on the dive. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. It's going to be 2nd down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Setting up to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to trap that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panthers.
To the air on 3rd and long. It's on the in route. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. and nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Set. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Set, go.
They'll run here on first down. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Pass play on 1st and 10. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. DJ Turner comes up with it. And the Bengals will get it back with some time to work with. We reached the 2-minute warning. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Benson. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Gun. Stop.
They've got a man in motion.
Stop.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go. 11. Stop. 180. That is hot. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals will add to their lead at the end of the half.
Cincinnati.
Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Fields this one at the 3. They'll have a long field ahead of him, partners. He's wrapped up shy of the 15.
At their own 14-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
Ready. Viking 18. Ready.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they don't get the stop until he reaches that 25-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Back to throw it. Buying some time right. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10.
Go! Cougar 19. Let's go.
Airing it out to start this drive. Caught out left. And this one does not go far.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Ready up.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Come on. Set. 7.
They'll work against the blitz. Looking right, and he finds him. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Well, even a drop would have been better than that, frankly. Couldn't find a way back to the line of scrimmage, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 79 Broncos.
Air it out on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Here's the snap on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Set up. Hawk 70. Hawk 7. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Hut, hut.
Still sticking with the passing game. Looking slant route, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted, but you got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
70. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Dive play straight ahead. And he'll find ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
Ready. Cowboy. Viking 18.
going for this. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Done.
The give now to Benson. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
I'm fine, ready?
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Gun. Start. 180. Place hot. Hot. Start.
Staying on the ground with Benson. And he takes this to the 38, so it's going to be 3rd and very short.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Can. Start.
Turning to Benson on 3rd. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
180. Start.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Start.
Up the gut. They go with Moss. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
What's this set? 12. Start. 180. What is that? 42. Start.
Moss with another carry. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. Well, the negative play makes it even easier to decline that flag. That's going to bring up 4th down. Cam Little now to attempt this field goal. It's a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that extends the lead to 20.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
His return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Riggs. 19, target. Panther 11.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 2nd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Completed over the middle. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go, Rick, go.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll throw it here on 1st. Finds a seam down the middle. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Shut up. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Throwing now on 1st down. Complete out to the right. And they get this down to the 28. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
19 Lions. Go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Check go.
1st and 10, looking to throw. And the deep ball falls incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Here we go, here we go. Rib, you 72.
The give here on 2nd. He sure was fighting Brock, but in the end, just too many defenders. They ain't taken down behind the line.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Ready. Drop low 80.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. Same guy, same results. He's bottled up for a 2nd time, and that's going to bring him to 4th down.
I wonder who it was, Kate. Which defender had that little bit of clairvoyance that there was a draw coming and clued the rest of his buddies in? Because somebody saw that coming. That's the only way they could have been so prepared for what was supposed to be a surprise.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. They connect for the 1st. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
This one's caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 now.
4-yard line.
Hey, come on, set. 19, Big Tiger.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get it back to within 2 possessions. Right on the edge of the goal line for a 1st and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in, and physically, you know you've got to stop that run.
And that's way offline right tackle. Put up an extra set of uprights, and I think that one still misses. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Moss. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
11. Right 80. What is that?
Give on 2nd, it's Brown. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
At the 37-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Here we go. Right 80. What is that?
They'll throw. 3rd and long. This one taken in by Chase. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the 1st.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Right 80.
Burrow. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Gun.
A give left side to Brown. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Here we go.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. This gets the 1st and more. And they get this down to the 28. The big play nets them 17 yards. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
1st down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Here we go.
1st down.
Burrow setting up the play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And now it's 2nd down.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Second and 10, still at the 28.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. Trying to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Here we go. Cut. 180.
Third and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find Jalen Waddle. So that brings up 4th and long. For the third time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. It's on the left hash, 46 yards out. Little knocks it through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
70 Lions.
Airing it out to start this drive. Oh no, they get him yet again!
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Let's get set.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Jalen Waddle, and that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next. You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Here we go.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Let go.
First plays the design run. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Fits it through the middle. And they're on it quickly there after that catch. So the game's going to be to the 34-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80.
To throw here on 1st down. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. John Dotson, the intended receiver. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Set. Bronco 80.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here he goes, third and long. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. And that one is incomplete. There is a flag down, though. If someone was across that line, this could end in a first down after all. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. After the penalty, the offense staying out to try on fourth down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Desperation time here. He finds him beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Throwing it again here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's second down coming up.
Viking 18, trap 60, trap 60.
Throwing from the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Bengals get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
At their own 36-yard line.
Let's go now.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Here's a design run. Lining up to take a knee on second down.
Viking 18. Ready.
They're drawn up for him. Setting up for the kneel down on third.
Ready, ready.
He's drawn up for him. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. So out now comes the punter. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10.
Go! Rambo 80.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Cut out left. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. The timeout's taken now as we have one, possibly two snaps remaining in this ball game. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go, set. 18 car.
Pass play on first and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now 4 seconds left. We've got a timeout. Not that the final play is going to change the outcome, but we will get one more snap.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
Here he goes, one final shot. And that final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct, Brock. Teams who make fewer mistakes and turnovers gonna win a lot of football games. They kept the football, they forced a couple of turnovers, and that was a big part of the difference in this one. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Miami.